YouTube, capital G here, got some Deskbot madness for you guys to check out, and I am not sure that I have ever seen a soul-crushing Deskbot play quite like this. This is one of those plays where, seriously, if you were the guy at the top playing Crusadia, you probably just want to cry into your pillow silently for about 15 minutes. Shoutouts to Adventure Time. That's an Adventure Time reference. I don't use a lot of those on this channel, but I love myself some Adventure Time. This is going to be ridiculous, and really, you know, Deskbot is a deck that can combo hard, especially if you do open up with machine duplication, and he has his Deskbot 3. That's obviously a machine dupe target, so you can basically say he has 3 monsters on the field, plus he's going to be able to get some searches and some other stuff as well. Hand traps aren't even going to work against this because my boy got 2 copies of Call by the. He's like, wait, Cap, you got Ash Blossom? Nah, we don't care about that. You got a Ghost Ogre? You got an effect? But nope, that's not gonna work either. So this guy's basically just gonna have to sit back and take it. And you know, this is gonna be done without Firewall Dragon. But I think Summon Sorceress, you are gonna be next on the chopping block, and you're about to find out why. So he's gonna get his Deskbot 3. Deskbot 2 is going to be summoned. He's going to machine dupe that one, and now he's just going to get a whole bunch of searches. This is why you cannot let that machine duplication go off. He actually goes for a that's crazy, right? Goes for a sea monster of Theseus, turns that into Deskbot Gent. I believe he actually popped his own pendulum scale. The Deskbot scales, when they're blown up, they basically float. I think that they're monster reborns. Oh no, it looks like he added one to his hand. Cleave Genius is going to be the link monster of choice so that he can pendulum summon and continue on with his combo. I think Deskbots don't really have any hard once per turns for some reason, and once he's able to get to Needle Fiber and then Summon Sorceress, you know that he's going to be able to continue comboing hard. There's the Naturia Beast, but he's not done. There's going to be some Synchro Summoning for the copy of, yeah, that's the Borreload Savage Dragon. So right now, he's already sitting on 2 very strong negates. You're not going to be able to use spell cards or potentially monster effects and traps because Borreload Savage Dragon can cover those if you happen to have like evenly matched or something like that. But what if I told you you wouldn't be able to use your hand at all? Because this is actually just for you guys thought that this was just it. No, that's not it, baby. Activates the Deskbot Dace and then just shuffles his opponent's entire hand back into his deck. GG no re. His opponent actually quit Yu-Gi-Oh after this duel. He said, fuck this game, Cap, I'm going to go play Overwatch professionally. Dude, I totally forgot that Deskbot Dace even had this effect. Who has ever even gotten this effect off turn 1? You have to have 9 Despots with different names, if I'm not mistaken. Now, obviously, machine duplication. Hold on, let me read. Let me just make sure. Banish 9 Despot cards with different names from your field and or graveyard except Despot. How the fuck do you even do that turn 1? I mean, yeah, machine duplication is going to make it somewhat easy because you're going to be able to get comboed out. But I mean, really, are there even 9? I mean, I guess there has to be 9 different Despot cards. That's ridiculous that he can pull that off turn 1. No Firewall Dragon needed. Summon Sorceress, January 2019. That is your time. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this duel. I'm going to pause for one quick second. We're going to take a look at this deck. Okay, so here's what the deck looks like on paper. I believe he runs every single Despot monster there is in the archetype. I mean, I guess there are 9 different Despots. I'm not used to seeing the girl Despot, the Despot 8. Like, I'm not used to seeing that one. I'm not really used to seeing Despot 9. I know this can be a card that reaches, like, astronomical levels of attack, but these are just cards that I'm not really used to seeing. When it comes to the Pendulum Scales, this one I think I usually see. Sometimes people blow it up themselves, as you guys saw in the duel. But, you know, Despots always have been kind of an explosive deck. Interesting to see 3 copies of Destrudo used in the deck. I think that mainly he just wants to have consistent access to a tuner, whether it be Destrudo or the instant fusions for, like, I guess Sea Monster Theseus, just because, you know, these kind of like turbo outs. Needle Fiber, I believe that Needle Fiber is coming out in Savage Strike. We will have to see. Urgent Schedule, this is interesting. Hold on, let me see. So level 4, level 5. Oh, I guess this actually does work in Despot since the entire archetype is Earth attribute. I guess it's a nice way to get 2 Despots on field potentially, especially if you are going second and you don't have any monsters on the field. Your opponent is going to have more monsters than you at that point. You don't really have any hand traps to go second, so, you know, I guess good luck with that. Obviously, this build is more tuned towards going first, which is why he runs these, to make sure he doesn't get, you know, disrupted by a hand trap, or, you know, if his opponent has impermanence, limits, then, I guess he's just SOL. But, it's an interesting take on Deskbots. And, I think that, maybe we could see Deskbots post no Firewall Dragon and Yugioh anymore. Maybe we'll see them shake up the meta a little bit if we do get Needle Fiber in Savage Strike.